see this, but it's January 18th and I have a little butterfly here that hatched in my kitchen. I guess a little cabbage white worm must have got in somewhere along the line and nestled itself someplace where I just didn't see it, maybe up in the windowsill. But what bizarre situation is it? You can see there's snow on the ground outside and I have live butterflies in my kitchen. Maybe I'm Snow White after all. What am I going to do with you? There's snow on the ground. I can't live with myself if I open the door and let you out. I know that you're not supposed to be here, but I feel bad, little one. I feel bad. Hey guys, it is another high fashion snow globe day here in New Jersey. Wow, it is so beautiful outside today. The snow it's coming down just like a snow globe. And of course, I'm always dressed for these events to make videos, so I like to look my best. But it's approaching lunchtime soon, so I've taken some food out of the freezer that I grew in the garden. We had, I don't know, like 300 ears of beautiful white corn this year. I have shishito peppers, jalapeno peppers, bell peppers, marconis, cubaneas, and I'm going to cook all that up, and I'll make a side egg. I cook an egg very, very thick, and so it looks and tastes just like a chicken breast. It's kind of like an omelet with nothing else in it. But there's a little bit of an art to actually cooking it and letting it rise. Kind of like a quiche, a tortilla in some languages, a frittata in others, but with no added ingredients. It's just plain. And when you cut into it, it's strange. It's juicy like a chicken breast. But we haven't had meat since, I don't know, 2009. So it's just really satisfying, especially on a day like today. So we actually had to pull the snow blower out for this event, so later on today, John will be blowing the snow. But looking down at my windowsill, I have a special visitor here. It's crazy. Yesterday, I was at the window and I realized there was a butterfly in front of me. Not only was it in front of me, it was in the kitchen, at the kitchen window. It must have just opened its wings. I think it's just a little cabbage looper, but it's so special, I don't really know what to do with it. And of course I had to freak out and I yelled, "Oh my God, there's a butterfly." So John looked out the window and he kept saying, where? And I'm like, it's right in front of me, it's in the kitchen. So I managed to grab a hold of it and bring it over here, and I tried to put it on top of a little plant that I have rooting here to see if it wanted to hang there. But it keeps hitting the window, it wants to go outside. So it spent the night hunkered down on the actual windowsill, and I don't want to touch it because I don't know if it's sleeping or what, but I'm afraid it's going to somehow lay eggs and that the caterpillars will eat clothes like a moth. I don't really know. I'm just going to the worst case scenario, but poor little baby's sitting there. The windowsill's a little chilly, but let me show you what it looks like. Hey, little friend. Hi. It has not moved since this morning, so it could be in some cryo state or some, I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if it's sleeping, I don't know what's happening to it, but I think it's alive. It hasn't fallen down. It's just managing to sit there really still, and I just don't know what to do with it. I obviously, I can't send it outside into that. What am I supposed to do with it? So in the garage, I have a little teeny tiny, it's like a butterfly house that you use when you capture a caterpillar or you find a chrysalis. And I'm going to see if I can get it in there and maybe offer it something to eat, because I can't send it outside, even though it's really just like magical out there. Let's see. I don't know what to do with it. Poor little thing. The things that get put on you and the decisions you have to make is sometimes really just heartbreaking. I thought I'd give you an update also on my little happy seedlings. Yeah, they're super leggy, but there's nothing I can do. Obviously the light's right on top of them. So they're getting as much light as they can. A few cells didn't germinate. They're getting a nice drink right now. So let's turn you around and have a look. So it's really only, what is this? It's the Waltham broccoli that's that leggy. But everything else, the kale and the different cauliflowers, they're doing pretty good. I've done this so many years now, I know that they're going to recover. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a few more seeds to the cells that didn't germinate. Some are taking their time, like this Brussels sprout. That's just popping out now. So, but it's been almost 2 weeks. So it's just a sign of spring, you guys. Pretty soon this stuff will be outside growing and producing food for us. Wow, I don't know if you can see these snowflakes. They're absolutely gigantic. And don't the trees look so beautiful and magical? Everything's all covered. So beautiful. It's a fluffy snow too. All the way in the back there, that tall skinny tree. That's my weeping white pine. Or no, I'm sorry, it's a weeping white spruce. I absolutely love these trees, and her name is Chloe, and I spell it a special way. I'll spell that on top of the screen for you so you can see. It's actually an ancient name. The name just came to me. So there's a story behind this tree. I don't know if I could ever have the patience to tell you, but it's very interesting actually. I hear John up there stomping around. I bet he's coming down. I bet he's going to go blow the snow now. Well, I thought I heard John coming down, but it was actually our neighbor so kindly came out and plowed our sidewalk for us all the way over to the driveway. But you can see, you guys, there's so much snow. You can hardly see the walkway under it. But how nice of him. He just was out there doing his driveway and did our sidewalk, which is one less thing for John to do. So it's the same neighbor John helped the other morning to actually shovel out. So you see what happens? One hand washes the other. Wow, this is super magical. Look, oh my goodness. It's actually snowing. Here's my other 2 weeping white spruce trees that we planted. I guess it's been 2 years now. They were little tiny things. Their names are Hope and Noble. We name all of our trees. So they've probably at least doubled in size here at the front door. I absolutely love these trees. Hope and Noble, they're the guardians of the gate. Oh guys, this is a beautiful snow. It's light and fluffy. I came out to get all of the snow off of the netting here. But gosh, we really did get, I don't know, 4 inches so far maybe. And it's actually not really that cold out. It's beautiful snow. Oh wow. Pond is almost frozen. I'm not even really sure how that little brook over there is making its way down, but everything looks really beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, the snow is really actually very light and fluffy. So I'm going to go ahead and get the snow off of the greenhouse roof and make sure, I mean, it's light enough I could probably leave it on there, but it's going to freeze up pretty bad tonight. So I got to be careful out here because there's ice under the snow. Well, it is a winter wonderland out here. The snow cleared off the top of the greenhouse fairly easy, but I could go in and finish the dishes and everything. But gosh, it looks so absolutely beautiful and pristine out here. I almost hate adding my footprints to it because it just looks so perfect. So the thing is, I have to be careful because I can't see a thing. So I have to make sure I'm not tripping over borders or any rocks. So I will step gingerly. It's quite deep, several inches. I have no idea what I'm walking on. Okay, I think I can see a border now. I have to go see Chloe. She is the heart of my heart, this tree. Hello, my love. Isn't she just gorgeous? We've had her since she's been, oh, I don't know, 2.5 feet high. I think we planted her in the spring of 2017. Love you, my girl. Now she's, oh, I don't know, 15 feet maybe. I should probably, there you go. Just relieve her a little bit. There you go, my dear. All right, so let's go see how, I could have done that with gloves on. Probably would have made some sense. Now my hand is wet and frozen. Wow, gorgeous. It's just so quiet out here. No footprints. A beautiful garden. This is the first that it's seen. Look, you can see how the wind really took all of the trellises off level. But it's okay. We knew we had some work to do. The berry barn is all collapsed. But here's glorious Lady Hazel that we planted the same time as we planted Chloe. Hi, Lady Hazel. How you doing, my love? Oh, yeah. I'm going to get the stick and just get some of the snow off of her. Well, this tree looks really very beautiful right now. This is a blue Atlas cedar seedling that someone pulled out of the ground. It grew off of their main tree, but it's not shaped anything like the blue Atlas cedar was, so we do have to prune it and make it like espalier. But this is where the baby birds lived in the spring. Beautiful sanctuary. Just tap off some of the snow. Give it a little bit of a break. We'll go and we'll get Chloe. Whew, so I managed to get into the greenhouse here, you guys. What a mess on the floor. You can really see it is soaking wet in here. So I'm not really sure if this is from the last rain or what, but I actually have puddled water on top of my potting soil container, and you can see it's over 40 degrees in here, so it's not that bad. I mean, I have beautiful lettuce growing still. The carrots look incredible. It's just I can't figure out, you know, where all of this wetness is coming from. So it looks like it got in through the vent somehow, but it's okay. I mean, it's a greenhouse. It's going to dry, but wow, what a nice little reprieve to come in here though. 40 some degrees feels balmy compared to outside in the 20s right now, so not bad. Wow guys, look at my beautiful corn. So this is corn that we grew in the garden, like I said. And I blanched it and I wrapped it up in plastic. And this is beautiful white queen, or not white, silver queen white corn. So I'm just gonna cook this up in some foil with butter, salt, and pepper. I'm going to put it into the toaster oven for about a half an hour and let it caramelize, and we'll be good. So my corn is in the oven and my egg is all done. These are the bell peppers that I defrosted this morning. Look at the shishito pepper, just gorgeous. Not a peno. There's pieces of cubanea in here, so it does get a little wet. It does take on a little bit of water when you freeze them. So before you put them in the pan to blister them, just want to make sure that you just pat them off and get the excess water off, especially if they're not completely defrosted yet. So let's get these guys into a nice hot skillet and get them all blistered. Mr. Buddy, you waiting for some corn? Daddy's got fresh corn for you. Oh, you gonna have it?
There you go, big boy.
It's corn. Oh, Mr. Buddy's got corn.
Is that tasty?
Good job, bro.
Camera shots. What about us, Dad? Want some corn? Oh, there you go. He snatched it.
Hey, Unc. You got your piece of corn too, pal? Allie's got his corn. Oh my goodness. Good job. Don't drop it. Oh! What happened? Did you throw yours down? You got it on your face? Get your corn. Buddy, I think you got some corn on your chin. You got corn on your chin? You do? Mr. Bro. Mr. Buddy Bro Man. Did you get all your corn? You did? Guys, this is turning into just another normal thing. We're out here moving snow. Looks like we got several inches actually. It's starting to taper off now. I can see that the sky's starting to clear, so I could see an airplane up in the sky. So looking nice and clear out here. Hopefully it'll give us a break now.